Hey, welcome back to Food According to El Roca. Hey, I hope everybody's doing okay. It's winter, it's time for soups, and I'm coming up with this recipe of beef and vegetable soup. It's so yummy, it's so hearty, and it will warm up your soul. So I hope you're gonna try it, and I hope you're gonna love it. I've been gone for too long, so it's time to come back now. The ingredients are some vegetables that are in season, the butter beans, black beans, radishes, some sprouts mix, soup mix, butter, stock cubes, green onion seasoning, Worcester sauce seasoning, meaty bones or beef shin, and some potatoes. Most of the flavor is going to come out from the vegetables, so I don't want to put too many flavors into the soup. I want the vegetables to come up with their own flavor and thicken the soup. So we're gonna start by putting all the vegetables and the bean sprouts and the soup mix. We're gonna put it into a pot and put some water, and then we're gonna add the spices, which is the vegetable, the seasonings, the Worcester sauce seasoning and the green onion seasoning. We're gonna put them into the pot, and we're gonna also add the stock, the beef stock cube and the chicken stock cube. So those are the only seasonings and flavorings that I'm gonna put in there, because I want the vegetables to give its own flavor. While they're busy boiling, they're gonna release all the flavors, and they're going to thicken the soup on its own. It's gonna thicken on its own. You'll see while it's busy boiling. So when it's winter, you need a lot of different soups, to warm yourself up, because the temperatures are going lower and lower as the winter goes deeper. So now we're going to take whatever type of meat that you're going to use for your soup, the beef that you're going to use. I just used this because when I went to the shops, I couldn't find the beef shin, which is what I usually use for the soup. But you can get some meaty bones from either Pick n Pay or Checkers or Woolies. They have meaty bones. You can get those, or beef shin. It also works nicely for this. So the beef, I took the Worcester sauce seasoning, and then I rubbed it with that, and then I fried it to brown it before I put it into the mixture. Once the vegetables have been boiling for some time, and then I'm gonna take the browned meat or meaty bones or shin or whatever that you found, and then you're gonna brown it, and then you're gonna throw it into the soup. Once it is soft, you let it simmer until the beef is soft. Once it is soft, then you're gonna add your potatoes into the soup, and then you're gonna boil them until the potatoes are soft. You just put them between your two fingers and crush them. If they are soft, you'll feel it. They will just break. Then it's ready. And then, because I was using a tinned beans, I use the black beans and the butter beans. So you can also use the red kidney beans if you like. All of those tins. And remember, there's also there's a lot of different beans that you can use, but I chose these ones, and I chose to use the tin ones. You can also choose to use those other ones that you soak overnight and then you cook it with the soup, but they take longer to get ready. So I use the tin ones because they're easier to use, and they make the soup thick and nice. And so once you put in the beans, you don't have to, it can simmer for like less than 5 minutes, because the beans are ready already. And then you're gonna close everything by putting in the butter, just to make everything nice. So you can serve this with some buttered bread, and that would be nice. You can make, I'm going to make homemade bread to post here, so that you can have that with the soup. I'll post it later. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. And please, guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And please, thank you so much for coming back and watching the video.